always make sure the message I reach them.
Do here is go back.
You know which them the number electoral blogging panel on the YouTube channel.
Good night, peeps. Let me know if you are seeing me clearly. Let me know if you're hearing me clearly. If you're seeing me, hearing me clearly, welcome to another episode of Roll Call. You know the thing can't start. Yeah, so me I say, peeps. I tell you the truth, peeps. Me ain't the vibe tonight. Big man thing, but true, me know some people have some things to ask and some things to say. Me I push out. You understand how I go on? Yeah, man. Over there, we got all a reason. I'm not even to waste no whole heap of time tonight. We got all a little reason about some things that you want to reason about. You understand? But, you know, normally we have a title for the stream. And tonight, we're going to talk a little bit about a brazen attack in the St. Catherine community of Kitson town, where 8 persons were shot, 4 fatally, and 4 nursing gunshot wounds. The whole Sika Rimes situation is still very topical. And I would have done a video about a month or so ago after Darrell Vaz and Philip Palwell and Terrence Ben's visas were revoked, where I said there is information which suggests that 5 more Jamaican politicians' visas will be revoked in very short order. I would have been watching Zane and I saw no movement, but lo and behold, the news broke today that another politician, this time the Member of Parliament for Portland Eastern, Anne-Marie Vaz, the wife of one Darrell Vaz, would have had her US visa revoked, her diplomatic visa revoked. Also, her visitor's visa would have expired not so long ago, and she would have applied for a renewal. When she went to the embassy last Thursday, her application for the renewal was declined. You understand? So here we are. You know, there will be more speculation. Some persons are of the view that America is flexing because of the relationship that China and Jamaica currently have. Some people are saying other things. Yeah, them something there. The Sika Rimes situation, he would have spoken. And let me take the opportunity to clear up some misconceptions around the Sika Rimes audio. Many persons have been uploading videos on YouTube saying they were leaked voice notes. They were not leaked voice notes. And in that same breath, let me take the time out to say big up to give a massive shout out to Damian Mitchell from Nationwide FM and the Nationwide family itself. It was an interview that was done. The story was done by Damian Mitchell. William Mitchell, I should say. My apologies. William Mitchell. And I never done a leak voice notes. Yeah, so let me say. Yeah, man. So now, them look at things. Some people say some more heap of things. I needed to address the issue with Horace Chang, who admitted that he is a failed leader and why Jamaica people keep voting into office. You need me to address it, brother. There's a demand. Come on. I never really come to talk about Horace Chang tonight still. You understand? Horace Chang was going to be left for Friday, but you can call in and you talk about it, brother. Call in stream, you know. So you can talk or ask me anything still. Yeah, so but the reality is, bro, yes, a spade, is that most of the man them are failing, brother. Yeah, so I say, yeah, man. So I them look at things there. As I say, now waste some time. I would have done the video the revocation of Miss Anne-Marie Vaz's visa earlier. So all of the details are in that. But the long and short of the story is that her visa would have been revoked along with her husband's, Zane, and them things. Them say them are seek clarity from the US Embassy. The US Embassy probably not gonna tell them nothing. You understand? Persons are still making assumptions and formulating allegations in relation to the Sika Rimes situation, and 7, 8, possibly 9 persons were shot in St. Catherine last night. Sad situation. You understand? I think 2 of the persons who would have been shot are relatives, probably distant relatives of Entertainment Minister Olivia Babsy Grange, and them feel so dry. Zane, and them look at things. I think she see a look at things, so I'm say I can find that on Twitter. So I'm gonna go and balance some things before we get up and running. What call my phone, man? See my stream. Oh, this I know. Also, let me say a little thing. Some persons would have taken offense by a statement I made on Sunday about the Annie Palmer drama situation. Zane, I know the reality about this thing. What I have learned doing this YouTube thing and in life in general, irrespective of what you say or what you do, people will have an issue for whatever reason. You understand? I really and truly don't try to please everybody. I can't do that. You understand? There are going to be times when I speak my mind, how I feel about a situation. And if some people are annoyed or possibly upset about that, then the reality is that so be it. You understand? I know. You see me? So I was just speaking my mind. As me I said, the whole dress thing is neither here nor there for me, and I stand by that. You understand? Some persons were attributing some racial undertones to it. I never did want to go down there, so you see me? So I don't one of them things. One of them things. You understand? So if we can agree for disagree, then it don't make no sense. You understand? You don't have to agree with me, you know. I mean, I have to agree with you. I can respect your views on the thing. You feel what I say? Yeah, man. I just this, sir. William Mitchell. I search somebody. A minute, the peeps. So I'm gonna see this money come up. I'm gonna log in. I mean, I'm gonna log in. Alright. Alright, peace. I'm gonna get up already. I know many persons are going to tell me why the lady lose her visa. I do not know. As me I say, some persons are theorizing that it have to do with the fact that America would have. Oh, this to go again. So, yeah, America would have gotten uncomfortable with the relationship developing between Jamaica and China. And them is up there. So, yeah, no answer. See, yeah, I'm search a look at thing now, please. Because I need that for the stream. But actually, there I look on one next computer, I look on one computer, I look on one computer. See? The Bob's a grand situation. Yeah. Alright, so I know exactly where that there. Boom. Yeah, peeps. So before we open the phone lines, as I said, the Anne-Marie Var situation is what it is. There's no surprise. I did not specifically think that her visa was in danger, seeing that they did not revoke it immediately along with her husband's. But based on the information that I had, that I would have shared in a video, was that more politicians were on the chopping block, and as a result, she would have been next in line. So we watch and see it go. The persons who continue to address the Sika Rimes situation, and some persons have been going at me in the comment section stating that Sika Rimes is not a cousin of Vybz Kartel. No. I don't know Sika Rimes personally. I don't know Vybz Kartel personally. The videos that I do are scripted using information that is published in mainstream media. See? So if me read one article on Nationwide or on Loop or on Glean or Observer that says Sika Rimes a cartel cousin, then who is me for say Sika Rimes and a cartel cousin? You understand? Someone like they all want to get upset. Yo, my yo, look how much time people tell us that the man them on go, man. You understand what I say? No feel like you can't come around here so come bad you up neither. Cause we not play that neither. We try to be respectful and polite, but we not do that something. So I don't know why some man take it so personal and I get so personal. Calm down, man. The thing is so serious. You feel me? The information that I have say the man them a cousin. If you know so the man them a cousin, then you know just say it and relax yourself. You understand what you want me to do? Go run, go take down the video. I delete the video and cut out the part and upload it back. Relax, man. You feel me I say? Don't be fooled, family. See? So I deal with that. Next thing I know, I will just deal with the thing them, you know. What else I need to fix before I go any further? Yeah, so Anne-Marie Vaz lost her visa. Her husband would have released the information. I don't know why it was dependent on the husband to release the information. I don't know why Anne-Marie couldn't reel it herself, but the husband felt compelled to do so. And in the release, it reads as follows. So I can find it somewhere. And it was dated today, the 11th of December 2019, where it says, based on numerous media inquiries, this is to confirm that as a result of the revocation of my U.S. diplomatic visa, the diplomatic visa issued to Anne-Marie Vaz, which she would have qualified for as my wife, has been subsequently withdrawn. As it relates to her visitor's visa, which had expired, an application for a renewal was recently made, and on Thursday, December the 5th, 2019, when she visited the U.S. Embassy in Kingston for her appointment, the visa renewal was declined. Mrs. Vaz is presently in the process of pursuing this matter with the U.S. Embassy in Kingston, the article read. Well, the release read. You understand? So them little things there. So this is what Mr. Vaz had to say about the whole situation. See me can find here.
So further to the press release that was issued today, there really is not much more that can be said at this point other than following due process and the protocols and procedures which have already started in relation to myself. And I am guessing that that is the same process that will have to be taken in relation to my wife and MP, Anne-Marie Vaz. So there's not much more that can be said at this point. But you have my assurance that we'll keep you up to date as the process continues.
That the man said. The man said there's not much to see right now. There's not much to say right now. You understand? That's the thing there. As it relates to now, the shooting incident, see, that picture here, when I go drop on screen, like, is a picture that was taken at the scene, Zane, you know, blood stain and them something there. This look like a domino table and thing. We see some man them there play Ludo, apparently some there play domino or something there. Kerry J said just finished watching the video on Willie Agard. Blessings, Kerry. You understand? Good evening to the people that man at the building in a Peyton Place, Johnny Boy, Miss Evelyn Brown, Nicole Maddox, Hugh Bennett, 876 Brogard, Xavier Enland, Royal, everybody. Big up on yourself. We show some more people come on. Ricky Tan, Comes, everybody. Gregory White. So now, survivor of Dover attack played dead to save her life. You understand? A survivor of last night's gruesome act in the rural farming community of Dover outside Kitson town in St. Catherine, West Central constituency, says she pretended to be dead to save her life. The visibly shaken witness was among several persons in the quiet community. I might clear them things off my screen because I might do an individual upload of this one of them time. Probably them time. I soon bring back them something. See? So let me take that from top. Survivor of Dover attack played dead to save her life. So a survivor of last night's gruesome attack in the rural farming community of Dover outside of Kitson town in St. Catherine, West Central constituency, says she pretended to be dead to save her life. The visibly shaken witness was among several persons in the quiet community who spoke to the nationwide news reporter this morning. So 9 persons were shot. 4 were killed. One of the victims, 67-year-old Gladstone Grange, is the cousin of Culture Minister Olivia Babsy Grange. The others are 38-year-old contractor Marcus White, 46-year-old Dennis Price, and 42-year-old Patrick King. 3 of the survivors are still in hospital. One has been released and another suffered minor injuries that did not require medical attention. As you can imagine, the attack has left the community in shock. It was a usual Tuesday night at the Cash Pot shop in Dover. But before we go any further, the Minister of Culture, Babsy Grange, as I said, one of the gentlemen is her cousin. She had this to say.
And they were actually...
Alright, Babsy talks all over. So we can up our volume. Start the front top.
And they were actually in the square where they always gather and play games, and there's a bar and there's a shop, and the shooting was just random. And in fact, 9 persons were shot, 4 dead, 4 taken to the hospital, and 1 did not actually go to the hospital. But it's really a sad day for all of us, because it's a farming community and a community that is really not occupied by gangs. The persons who became victims are innocent people. So it's really a very heartbreaking situation was. And they were actually in the...
Yeah, but what the Babsy audio kind of low. What she basically say is that the man them did there upon a local ends, the cash pot shop, play some games and all the vibes, and it's a farming community where innocent people live. No gangs no operate out of the community, as per what she's saying, and that men just drove up and opened fire randomly, hitting 9 persons. 4 were killed, and them something there. So as I say, one of the man is a fear cousin, like, you understand? See, but just a point that out, cause So now we shall with it. So it was a usual Tuesday night at the Cash Pot shop in Dover. It was after 9, and the members of the close-knit community were out in the square playing one of their favorite games, Ludo, when 2 gunmen pounced upon them and started firing shots wildly. A witness at the shop says several of the residents were shot immediately.
And the man that died here, right here, he was playing Lodi. Favorite game, but just in time to show film show. But him back turned to the road. When they ran in, him back was turned to the road. So them shoot him and the guy, the three that got shot beside me and one that died, them was right there. One get shot in him hand and him foot, and the next one get shot in him foot. And the other one died.
The other one that was here died?
Yeah, the one that me lay down and like my head rest on him belly, him died.
The shaken resident says during the attack, she pretended to be dead to save her life.
One night time, I don't know where them is, but I stop my breath because I always hear say when man a shoot and something, if you pretend like you're dead. But my face was down. My face was down and the man that get shot that died, my face was on his belly. So I feel when I breathe and I say, oh God, touch a pee, now I'm going to make it. I feel when I take a last breath because my head was on his belly.
She says the gunmen left the cash pot shop and attacked residents who were at a bar across the street.
I'm getting shot. I realize I'm getting shot because I feel the brother run for me and I feel my breathe hard and I'm not talk. But I still lay down my face on the ground because I don't know where them is and I don't want to look. Yeah, so when them finish, meanwhile, two over here, so one run over a bar and start fire up run over a bar too.
The witness says she ran straight home with her young child following the shooting.
I heard somebody say, then gone. I still lay down. Then and then me hear somebody bawl out over the bar say, help, no come help, no so and so dead. No come help me. So I get up and I run inside the shop. When I run inside the shop and run when I back, I saw three of them and I hear somebody bawling in the bathroom. So I get shot. So I take up my little baby and run and
So the police are investigating at least 3 theories behind the mass shooting. Head of the police's corporate communications unit, Senior Superintendent Stephanie Lindsay, says senior investigators have been dispatched to the area.
The investigators are still trying to ascertain exactly what happened because at this point we really don't know what motivated that incident. It is not the kind of incident that is associated with a community like Dover. So we just understand that it was men came up, the persons are still not even sure how many, and they just started firing shots and one set of individuals, the shooting happened at another location where these persons were killed. At the moment, it's very critical within the first 24 hours for us to kind of see where exactly the investigation will lead us into this matter. We know that from the criminal investigation branch, they have dispatched some senior investigators to assist the local investigators to go into the community this morning and to do some further probing.
She says the police are maintaining a strong presence in the community.
Police, they are there since last night. I know the commanding officer and other senior officers for the parish visited the location. Up to this morning, they had a strong presence there, and they will continue to have that presence because one of the things that will be present is that a lot of fear. So citizens not knowing why it happened, so they are very anxious. So we are there. I will remain with them for as long as it takes to get them back to carrying out their functions in a normal way.
SSP Lindsay is appealing to members of the community to come forward with any information they may have.
Critical for us now is whatever information persons have, no matter how trivial they believe it is, to share it with the police. If they're aware of any conflict that took place in the community that was never reported to the police, we need to know, because we know that in instances like these, this situation could stem from something that we could describe as very minimal, just a simple conflict not managed properly. So any information that they have, anything that they know how, if they're aware of anybody from the community would have been engaged in any kind of conflict with persons outside of the community, we also need to know that as well.
Yeah, peeps. I couldn't tell you what go on, I couldn't tell you what the motive, I don't know a thing. However, the Minister of National Security himself made a statement on the issue. National Security Minister Dr. Horace Chang says last night's quadruple murder in Dover, St. Catherine is linked to a gang conflict originating in the corporate area. Dr. Chang says there isn't a dramatic increase in murders, but there's a difference in the profile. Yeah. So as me I say, please, me not waste some time tonight, you know. You know what I mean? I would have done the Sika Rimes video, Zane, but you know, I know some people still want to talk about it. So Sika Rimes would have cited extortion attempts and possible connection to Vybz Kartel as motives for attempts or for the attempt on his life. So the entertainer and business partner of incarcerated dancehall artist Vybz Kartel, Sika Rimes, says he has been a victim of multiple extortion attempts and death threats prior to a vicious attempt to kill him in St. Andrew some 9-10 days ago, I think. See? And seeing at the article, it says Rimes is Kartel's cousin. So it's not me make it up, people. So no, calm down. You understand? So for the people that may say, some people say a Sean Sam cousin, some say a Kartel cousin, some say him and none of them are no family. Some of them know. Sika Rimes really affiliated to Kartel and Sean Sam. So whether I'm a cousin or not, they're my brethren, they're my friend, they're my brother. You understand? Alright. He says he believes he may have been targeted because of his close association with Kartel, you know, who is currently serving a prison sentence for murder. Rimes, whose given name is Javian Chambers, is 26 years old. And he was recently shot multiple times by gunmen in the vicinity of the Sovereign Shopping Center in Ligani, St. Andrew. He was rushed to hospital where he underwent emergency surgery. It was reported that the entertainer and music producer was battling for life early on. However, just under a week after being shot, he would have spoken to Nationwide. So I don't have a leak voice note. And Nationwide published the story. So the man, who is known to his fans as the Gaza Vice President, says the road to recovery has been difficult.
I'm not doing well now because I don't have my hand I can use to write my song them and do my music again. And can't even move around for my family because me most like the breadwinner. So it's not a good feeling right now. I'm a diabetic type 1, so it's kinda hard. But them I try pull through as best they can, and thanks to the doctor and the nurse.
Rimes gave details of the chilling moment when gunmen opened fire, hitting him multiple times.
I was riding my bike coming from a station and a car just pull up. And then there no stoplight or nothing. And this car just pull up and just start fire shot. Every shot to them fire I count. One in my hand, the one in my chest, and the one in my knee. The one in my knee, it make me say, yo, them people are never stop, because I'm still alright. And then I just turn the bike sideways and kick it, make it run. I get up and run, go back to the car that is there behind me. Because I have another bike that lead me. Them not shoot the car, them not shoot off at the next person in front of me. Me, them shoot.
Rimes says threats were made against his life before the shooting, and he says there were attempts to extort him. The DJ says he does not know who is behind the threats. Rimes says he believes he may have been targeted because of his close association with Kartel.
People should stop judge people now because everybody have a purpose on earth, you understand me? And if you are done something in a life, for instance, so you own this big supermarket, right? And you're a boss and you're doing business and it's bad. You can't come back and fix the bad way you do because people are going to have you as that. So you don't come and say, come my son or come my daughter, be the no face of the business, but the business are still in the family. So if people want to have Vybz Kartel a certain way or having a certain way, they're not supposed to judge who around him like the same. So people are going to say negative things about me, I think they should just know me first.
The entertainer got emotional while speaking about his family. He says he only wants to be given the chance to provide for his loved ones.
Sika Rimes is a young Trenchtownian youth, grew up in the garrison. A youth see a different future for him and his family. Tell me someone, anybody just take the time out and just take a listening ears and just give me a chance and me work hard for. I have been doing it for a while now.
So meanwhile, Sika Rimes is rejecting allegations that the murder of 3 relatives of Jamaica Labour Party caretaker for the Waterford Division in Portmore, Krisha Holmes, was a reprisal for the attempt on his life.
That murder, me hear about it, I think a couple days ago, and that don't have nothing to do, I don't know nothing about that because me and the same family, very, very close. But people like to turn things around. Some money go up the road, they own a bedroom, go up the road and do something, and come back down here and come do back something to make it look like, say, other man, are you. You understand me? I try so when it's just the same circle.
The entertainer says he's thankful for all the support he received from fans and the entertainment fraternity.
I want to tell everybody because sometimes people wish you good, but it's not every good is a good. But every good where they wish me, I'm thankful for it and I'm thankful for my life.
Yeah, peeps, so them look at things they are going. So you know, so them things they want addressing our dance. See, as I say, I know people are calling wanting to address other issues. It's not a problem. So I could say if we can get to a good 2 hours, I think, in a night, you know, because you know what I think. I wish for Sika Rimes a speedy recovery. See, and I trust that the police are doing their investigations and the hunt for the perpetrators is on. I also sincerely hope that the person or persons who were behind the shooting, a mass shooting that really, 9 persons were shot. The mass shooting in Dover, outside Kitson town in St. Catherine, the police will also make some inroads there. And you know the situation with the visa situation with some politician fellows and misses. See, so are them no good things there. So peeps, we're there. Big up on yourself. You understand? Before we get to opening the phone line, Zane, Chaplard, Gaza, Cookie Mama, Miss Pearly Simpson, Damian for McGregor, Sizzler Fan Benito, Miss Sanja Bennett, Danny, Ruth, big up on yourself, you know. Yeah, so I say for the people, I'm just check in. Finar, Manners, Miss Pearly Simpson, Miss Funk, you understand? Tati, big up yourself, you know. D&J Small, all of the people, Kerry Ann H TV, Zane, Peter May, Sid Muff, all of the people in the building, you know. Manners are respected the ones, and if you're here for the first time, welcome. KLBH 876. Manners are respected, you know. Yeah, so I say, yeah man, Kiki McClear, and all of them people there. Vendetta Smith, Manners, Nikki, walk on. So I could open them phone line, I'll put some things on the screen, you see. Boom, boom, boom. So the number to call is 876-827-7862. And again, let me take this opportunity to say that the number on screen is a number I only use to take calls on a Wednesday night. I use that phone for absolutely nothing else. So when I finish the live stream on a Wednesday, I simply put this phone on airplane mode or I simply turn it off. So it means if you try to call me or message me on this phone, you will not get me. I turned on the phone earlier and I say 11,224 messages on WhatsApp. I'm not lying. 11224, 11,224 messages and about one good 300 missed call. Peeps, as I say, the reality, I have a channel phone, I have a personal phone. I can't be operate 3 phones. You understand me? I say it is no disrespect, but this number is a call-in number. If you want to get to me, you email me, you call the channel number, Zane, and them something there. And the thing is, it's no disrespecting, Zane. I work 5 days a week. You understand? Plus, I run the channel. Plus, I have a life still. So, I can't really manage 3 phones. So, my apologies to the persons who would have been calling this number, for the persons who would have been, Zane. I don't read them, I don't Peter, them not open me yet, brother. You understand? So, I'm going to try to go through them and reply to as many people as I can out of respect, you know? But the number here is just a calling number, peeps. I say it a million different times and people just, apparently, them not hear when I say it still. I repeat it. Damian White, big up yourself and brother. Appreciate the support something there, you know what I mean? Yeah, man, blessings every time. You see? So yeah, peeps. So I them little things there. So just be patient with me. I have people who are call the channel phone and I not get for answer. Some people message me, saying I not get for reply. Peeps, I know nothing personal. I just really and truly stop for time many times. As I said, I don't do that YouTube thing full time like some people. You understand? My work, saying Monday to Friday, and with my work, I still work Saturday and Sunday. You feel what I say? So we just try for balance as much as we can and reach out to and reply to as many people as we can. So my apologies to the people there. As Ryan King say, in favor of my fans and my love for the bad. You understand? I read comments but can't reply to all. So sorry if you get a scene or me missing your call. I've been too focusing on the chopper record. Yeah, peeps. Empress Tati. Hello. Hello, good night. Hello.
I'm a virgin.
Good night.
You hear me?
Yeah, man, me hear you now. Good night, Tati. What go on?
You know, something wrong with that phone. Me know. You hear me now, Teach?
Yeah, man, me hear you, man. You hear me?
Alright, good. Me hear you good. You know, me have one board to pick with you, though.
With me?
Yes, you.
Alright. Pick your bone, the moment.
See it now? Me have to go, me not go keep a picky board, me have go diggy board.
Diggy bone.
Me take a call in the moment.
I want me call the mommy again. Sorry, Empress. My apologies.
A while ago you call me mommy.
Yeah, man. I'm sorry.
Cause you feel that you are big man. Me know we put your card up and beat you, make you whistle like peanut card.
But then, Tati, me could have enjoyed that, so probably you didn't even want to do that neither. So, make we move on.
Hey, we want to play it too. Anyway,
Yeah, well, go on.
So with the Sika Rimes, but no, we can't sit in.
It's not a voice note in the Empress. It's not a voice note still. Some audio recording done in an interview.
It don't matter whether voice note, audio recording, video recording, talking, verbal recording. It make me ball, you know, man.
You see, like emotional.
Alone, you know, right now you hear me I talk. You hear my voice I shake like old man. The water just left the shoot down. But you know, me tell you no teach. Now before me na me have to put it on and start ball. And you know we are Jamaican. Me na have my finger them under my eye. I did a little wiping them my ball and use my blood to wipe me eye water. It's touching.
It's a sad story, Empress. It's a really sad story, whichever way you look on it still. You understand? We know which no man.
Yeah. And then again, them obviously say, because him do the song with Cartel. But me want to ask a question. And a long time this better you try. You know.
Alright, so I'm going to show you a thing now, Tati. Because you will learn with me still. You see certain line of conversation, me didn't even get involved in it, you know. What I will say is that Sika Rimes would have been around Vibes Cartel for a long time. And just yesterday, Sika Rimes and Cartel are linked. You understand what I'm saying?
You can bust upon a secret.
Bust me upon a secret.
My Sika Rimes already. I'm talking to Sika Rimes already. When family be a kid. I think last year or the year before. I did have an uncle at prison. And I did go a family there. And you see the batch when I'm going in with at the batch after that Cartel. I did jump on my car. And I see the Sika Rimes and I say, yo, Sika, yellow party for me, I walk off.
What me
I tell people that no people are saying me a liar. Because what if a liar story me always make up. But it's the truth. And it's a cool youth, me I tell you. Oh, me see me whole Cartel, they could have and I carry on. And then with it was, boy, touching me, man. But I couldn't go in that.
Yeah, certain things we don't really do to get involved in us still. What me can say is, as a Jamaican and as a human being, it's unfortunate for say the youth, somebody trying to kill him. You see what I say? But that
Yeah,
for the
man.
police them to fix that. That's not my responsibility to fix. For the police them sort that out. You
Exactly.
understand what I say?
We can't talk about, we can't do nothing about it. Enough with business. That
But
make we
we
let that better.
just wish him a speedy and full recovery, and that the police
Yeah,
them they do
our
them work.
prayers are with him.
That is all I have to say about the situation.
Teach, we can't ask a question.
Yeah, I'm saying I can answer it now.
You know about the Lord will. How much years you know what I get up if you become somebody in a day yard?
I don't think I know portion of time.
Cause me all pick up this lady in a yard yesterday. Tell me if me wrong, I'm right. But the baby sitting that time, baby come stay with me. Real?
Yeah.
The lady baby come stay with me. The baby are 2 years old. Next year she'll go be 3. Next year March she'll go be 3. Not me sit down on the van and the baby then I live with her. And me see a ball of cocoa top on the van because I want to spoil people. And me not can deal well with spoil people. So I ask her what do I you think? Me say tap the ball and take me and tell me what do you think? To say mosquito bite her. So me say, so you know me start laugh and cheer up and say, mosquito bite the baby bite but the mosquito. You understand? It's not possible. Now this baby there yard I run up and down back a mosquito, the bite mosquito, and the mother put the blame on me and a cuts me. You understand? So me determined to thump her in
No,
her
man,
eye.
about a thumper in our ear, man. That's the reason with that I make sure no one say a local joke with that run and a local you take it serious. You understand?
I eat me and said the biggest woman you just get from me
Yeah,
nerves.
man, just lower the thumb because in a worthy.
Worthy teach. But you up apart from them. And I turn back with her pick me. Teach, no, you give me one Christmas gift.
You want
But
a
that's
Christmas
what
gift?
I want.
What you want?
Yeah. I want to do an inspirational. Have an inspirational one-on-one with the inmates at GP and I want you line it.
You want me line it up for you. You know, right now, me I look forget the inside link to over GP there. So I know we probably can make a reason still and see what I go on. And you know, say it's a good looking initiative that's still on a serious level. So if me can do a thing, we see how it go. You understand what I say?
Yeah, man, because it has always been my dream to have a one-on-one with them, you know, to talk to them, then restore hope in them hopelessness. You know, it has always my dream to witness to them. Dream, never do a witness, but I have like a godliness in me what we can share with somebody else. You just know to know me Bible.
Yeah, so we see what can go on still. You say your Christmas present, so I'm going to write it and work on it for you. But yeah, we're going to impress that. You know you're free up line because I want to take a few more calls in the night, yeah? You know what thing go?
No, teacher, it may go tell you about before me tell you the second day.
Yeah.
Me want you to interview me.
You want me to interview you?
Your power, intellectual intelligence. Where? The night teach, never watch a show and something. Oh, big up the Royal in the
Royal General. Yeah, man, Royal. That is a big up your damn self.
Big up June, big up and
alright, you want one, Tati. Go beat them up in our comment. Go beat them up in our comment. They big up yourself.
And thank you for making me up, teach. Every night when I big me up, they tell you to my head get bigger.
No, man, everything good, man. You know, say one family settings, man. Big up yourself in the Empress.
Alright.
Okay,
should I call me so and see if I know you get the something in your eye. Good night.
Look more, Empress. Yeah, Tati always bring a look of vibes. Yeah, so the man say, yeah, peeps. So, I could take on the road now. Cause the road have to take on. You know what I mean? You know what I think? See the 11,295 call. Yo, people, them not normal, you know. You understand? Let me clear them, sir. And thing. Yeah, peeps. So, as me I say, you know my style. We not too get too deep in a certain things. Zine, as me I say, it's unfortunate so the incident would have transpired. Zine. And thing. It is not for me to, come on social media, come cast and blame upon nobody or speculate put over nobody life and them something. That not wise. Empress Nikki.
Night teach, night classmate.
Go on,
I don't want to take up the time on the phone, but it's just two things I'm going to talk about tonight.
Run it.
One, the suggestion that Tati just make about the GP thing.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if that is a good idea because the purpose of prison is to isolate people. And if they are not isolated, then they would not be punished. You know, they would be in prison having a nice time.
Well up now, I don't like them a come on road. Now people got prison go talk to inmates on a daily basis.
True, but I'm in terms of somehow me not think Vibes Cartel supposed to work out of prison. Prison is a place for isolation, and me don't know.
But
we have to examine the different sides.
I don't want anything left up to interpretation. I heard there's a Vibes Cartel just now. Tati never mentioned cartel, and she said she just want to have a talk with inmates over GP.
With the prisoners.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Zane,
and everybody are going to want to talk to Vibes, no so?
I don't think Vibes is at GP anymore. I think Vibes is at St. Catherine Adult Remand Center.
Or any other prisons. If you're going to make GP get through, then you have to go make all the other prisons get through. It has to be equal across the board, and they can't. I don't know. Just the idea have different sides.
Me personally, I would go to a penal institution for reason with some youth, because if me can't reason with a youth and show him things from a different perspective, that may help with his whole rehabilitation and him outlook on life, and when him come back a road. You understand? Say if somebody with a message, Zane, and somebody with a voice, Zane, can reason with an inmate and say, brother, Zane, you're probably there so because you make a one mistake, but at the end of the day, the whole of we are humans and we make mistake. But your responsibility is to be a better person when you come on street. So you will be amazed as to one person talking with an inmate how much good he can do for them, Nikki.
I understand what you're saying. My father used to be the prison chaplain, so I know what you're saying. I understand fully what you're saying. It's just that there are different sides to the story in my view, right? In terms of, because when somebody have access to the media, it frees them, right? And it depends on, we have to be sure as to what kind of punishment we give to people. Isolation is one of the punishment that prisoners get. And physical isolation and social isolation should be seen as a form of punishment. And it depends on, maybe the ones that have good behavior in there, maybe them can come and participate. But then again, the argument is that is the ones with the worst behavior need the rehabilitation. I don't know. There are different sides to that story.
Okay. All right. That means me personally think it may be a positive thing still.
Yeah, it's positive and negative in my view.
All right, so
that's two. Two now is you see them out for kill off people them down at Port Royal now. It's not sufficient that them take a set on the people them at Discovery Bay, and then them go the people them Cockpit Country.
The floating pier down by Port Royal.
They plan to put a cruise ship pier or something like that down here.
Man, that is what I'm speaking about. So it's
ill-advised.
To it.
It's completely ill-advised. One, there's no market for people coming to a cruising to a country that have a dirty bay. The bay is one of the filthiest in the world in terms of pollution.
You mean the Kingston Harbour?
The Kingston Harbour, yes, sorry. The Kingston Harbour is one of the filthiest harbours in the world. All of the water run off from the gully, go straight into the harbour, and that has been so for years. The government has not sought to clean the harbor. Right? So what kind of tourists would what them would have want go down there go tour now? That's one. Yeah. Two, so from a business perspective, it would not attract tourists. Right? That's one. Yeah. Two, historically, did you know that Port Royal, one of the reasons why the earthquake was so devastating is that they had a mudslide after. Right, they had and then they had a tsunami. Right, so the big earthquake back in the day that it sink Port Royal. It started off with an earth in long time, not in 1907.
1692, man. And I guess I tell you.
It one of the reasons for the major devastation is that it should not be a port in the first place. Because of how the land setup is over there. They have sinking sand over there. And they set up this thing, and what you have is they had mega devastation because of a port, the existence of a port.
But let me
and now they're looking to put another port over there.
Let me just a few things from a geographical perspective now.
Geographically, it is not suited for a port, so why is the Prime Minister recommending it?
Hear me out a little. Let me take you back from the Kingston Harbour. See? The Kingston Harbour is perennially polluted, and that is a fact, because you have runoff from gullies and all sorts, which is correct. And a part of the reason why the Kingston Harbour remains polluted is because of its formation. So it was formed by the Palisades. It was a spit, now it's a tumble. But that's a geoclass story. The Port Royal situation would not be really and truly a Kingston Harbour situation, because the shipping dock would be out at Port Royal, not in the Kingston Harbour. That is one. Secondly, it is not, based on my information, I plan to do a video now. I'm just doing the research. Based on my information, it is not a permanent, like, planted structure, but it's a floating thing. See? You said that it is not economically viable, but the reality is, though, Nikki, tourists visit Port Royal far more often than you would want to think, you know.
So why the people them have to lose them house and business people as a result?
Losing their houses?
Yeah, they're demolishing the people. The people them have to end. So the bulldozers came yesterday, and people stopped go them work because them have to hold on their house and them land and all of them things there. So and it's being done by the government.
All right, watch me then, Nikki. I am not furnished with all the information to speak about that then, because if that would have happened, I do not know, so I cannot speak on that. What I'll try to do
it was on TVJ yesterday. It was on TVJ with people sitting down waiting to be demolished, and they plan to go to Parliament tomorrow in order to plead their case.
All right, so
in other words, they might run out to poor people and bring in some rich individual or rich foreigner to take over Port Royal.
This is what I will do. I will do my research, and then I will be in a better position to address the Port Royal situation. So I promise that I will seek out some information. I'll probably even go to Port Royal to see what is happening for myself. I know about the port being constructed and stuff. I did not know that there were persons out there whose houses were being destroyed and stuff. As I said,
it's a PNP. It's a PNP stronghold. You know, it's a PNP stronghold that used to be the seat of Michael Manley, and is currently the seat of
Philip Paulwell. Eastington and Portland is Philip Paulwell. Yeah, that is well documented. It's
the safest, one of the safest seats for the PNP. And so when they demolish houses, it's only PNP houses getting demolished. So the JLP have no what you call it, no friends over there, right? So it don't them can switch and them can
everybody in Port Royal votes for the PNP.
Yes. Oh, okay. Everybody, maybe one or two don't vote for them, but it's like a Tivoli.
Okay, all right.
It used to be the seat for Norman Manley, then it went to Michael Manley, then it went to Philip Paulwell.
We know the history of the constituency, man. This is what I'm saying.
So it's a safe seat for PNP. So it takes it doesn't hurt any JLP follower for the houses and the businesses to be demolished over there.
You are suggesting that there are political undertones at work here?
They're always at work, but it is particularly blatant in this case.
So your suggestion is that Port Royal should be left as is and there should be no efforts at developing its potential?
I believe that they should delay. That's one. And two, it is not a recommendation for bringing in a cruise ship to Port Royal is not a good idea.
Because
the tourists don't want to. Where are you going to put the tourists? In the dirty water of the harbor or on the other side?
I am assuming that a cruise ship coming to Port Royal will be coming to Port Royal to see the historical community town that Port Royal is and the remnants of the former glory days of Port Royal. It's not cruise. Man. Cruise visitors are not stopover visitors. They come, they visit, and they leave. You understand? So
I understand what you're saying.
The conversation about where you're going to put them, I do not know that is a conversation really, because it's not on a stopover visitor type thing. It's a cruise ship, so it comes at a port of call, people disembark, tour some place and cut. You understand? I'm saying I am not for or against the Port Royal development. Why? Because I do not have enough information as is at this point in time. So when I do my research...
Let me tell you why I'm against it, Teach. I'm against it because they started a port in Falmouth.
Yeah.
And there are places on that port that Jamaicans don't have access to. They basically cut off a part of the land and on the tourists, and they cordon off the complete area. What they plan to do, Teach, let me tell you the worst case scenario that can happen with this Port Royal situation. You see where you when you head into the airport, when you head into the airport and you see the road that turn to Port Royal, they can just put up a barricade and say tourists only and cut off the part of Jamaica. They have done it in Falmouth. They've done it in Falmouth. There are places in Falmouth that people can't access anymore.
Between me and you can't block off Port Royal Road from out at airport, say tourists alone for go down from an airport up. It can't happen.
You will have to know they can turn it into a sun city. They can turn it to a sun city like in South Africa where only certain people can access that point of the country and you need a pass to go over there. They can. This is how they hand over the country to foreigners. They can they can cordon off the area and prevent us from going over there. If one person, one dege person own the land over there, and let's say, for example, they give it to Kenny Benjamin for argument's sake. Just like how they give the Fort Clarence to Kenny Benjamin and they give Puerto Sika to Kenny Benjamin and they give Lake George to Kenny Benjamin and Hope Zoo to Kenny Benjamin. Suppose they give it to Kenny Benjamin. You know what will happen?
What will happen?
They will put $1,000 first and then they will gradually increase the price that the rest of me and you can get to go over there.
You mean over Port Royal where people live?
And if you actually live over there, if they will run you out. They're running out the people who live over there.
But question, those persons let me ask a question though, Nikki. The persons who you say are being run out, are those persons legal owners of the lands that
they are residents?
Yeah, being a resident.
Not necessarily.
Nikki, hold on a man. Make be fair in the reason. And
are
those persons legal owners of the land on which they currently reside?
I don't know. I don't know what kind of proof they have. All I know is that people are being dislocated in order to set up a proposed cruise ship port. And a port that in a place that historically, when they look on the land, it's not suitable for ports.
Who said that though?
I saw it in a history, what you call it, History Channel documentary. That some foreigners came and they drained the, what they call it, them drain the water from the sea, they drain the ocean, or then drain the thing, and them show how the land set up. And them come up with reasons for why this earthquake was so devastating.
Nikki, but hold on, don't go any further now. Remember now, and let me fix this once and for all. Remember now, I am a teacher of geography, so I'm going to address this once and for all. The Palisades spit. Initially, it was a spit. A spit is a linear accumulation of material, generally joining to the coastline and terminating in the sea. Eventually, and that spit started to form because of deposition from the Hope River out by Harborview, and material were being transported along the coast in a process what we call longshore drift. Yeah? Now, what happened out by Harborhead, where the spit starts? See, the material started to accumulate and it fanned out into the sea to form the Palisades spit. Port Royal initially was an offshore island that was not connected to Jamaica. Many people don't know that. Eventually, longshore drift would have carried material out towards Port Royal, connecting Port Royal now to the mainland of Jamaica to create what we call a tumbleau. Cool? Remember now, this is made up mostly of sand and silt and shingles and pebbles. So geologically, it was not the most stable piece of land in the country. No, well I know, if you had an earthquake as powerful as the 1692 earthquake with a piece, an accumulation of material that was not geologically sound, reason would have it that there would be some form of subduction or collapsing of the unstable material. So it was not because a port was at Port Royal while Port Royal would have sunk. Port Royal would have sunk because of the magnitude of the earthquake and the unstable material that would have accumulated to form the Palisades tumbleau. So for them people,
is it any stable now? Is it any more stable now than it was in 1692?
Stable now, you know, but this is the situation, Empress. Remember again, as far as I know, it is not a permanent where you put down, so you're building a harbor. It is a floating harbor. As far as I know, a floating pier that is, where it is made somewhere and brought and assembled. See? So it is not something that you physically have put down and said this is a permanent thing. That is the information that I have. However, I may be wrong. I will do the research and I will see. Now, I cannot jump up and say the Jamaica Labour Party is dispossessing People's National Party supporter. Me can't say that. Me not have the evidence to say that. I also do not know that the residents who are being dispossessed and dislocated in Port Royal are legal owners of the land on which they exist. Thirdly,
all right, they are Jamaicans. Let's just call them Jamaicans.
Nikki, hold on. Thirdly, there is a thing called compulsory acquisition. If you are residing on a plot of land that the government needs for whatever, it is constitutionally written that you have to give up said land. You are paid for it after it has been valuated, and you are relocated. So whatever the situation is, I will find out and I will share the information. I cannot get up and say, hey, because me don't know.
All right. I know you don't know, but I was watching news last night, and the people who are being dislocated, one of their main grounds is that they have nowhere to go. Right? So whether they have proof of title or not, they have no alternate. They've not been provided with any alternate housing or any alternative to their current lifestyle. So they're being dislocated, right? That's one. Two, it is not beyond this government to cut off Port Royal from the whole away.
I don't see that happening though, in all honesty, but that is just me.
I cannot trust them because they are the Discovery Bay is currently being polluted by Dolphin Cove and its affiliates.
Yeah.
By way of fecal matter in the water. And that is a historic location where our written history as a country began in Discovery Bay. And it's currently being polluted. And the pollution is being facilitated by the government of Jamaica. There are steps to mine the interior, that's the periphery of the country. There are steps to mine the interior of the country in cockpit country. And if they do so, it will desecrate, it will destroy the watershed, it will destroy the water source in the western hemisphere, western area of the island. Right?
I know the cockpit country story very well. I have been detailing that. The cockpit country, I can speak to the cockpit country situation with authority. Why? Because I would have done the research. I can also speak about the Discovery Bay.
I don't think I'm being alarmist. I don't think I'm being an alarmist when I say it is not beyond them to put up a barricade leading to Port Royal at the roundabout where we go to the airport. It's not beyond them.
It can't happen.
I say it can because they have done a similar thing already at on a smaller scale in Falmouth. There is what you call it in Falmouth. There is what is something named Margaritaville in Falmouth that only tourists can go to. There are areas in Falmouth that only tourists have access to. And when I say areas, I mean areas where you can drive from point A to point B. Right? They have cordoned off areas in Falmouth town, and barred the citizenship of this country from access to there. And it is not beyond them to do that with Port Royal. They've done it already. They can do it again.
All right. As I said, Nikki, I'm here loud and clear. I cannot again speak with any facts about the Falmouth situation. I will write down all of these things and I will investigate them myself. And I'll say this publicly. The situation that you are proposing with Port Royal, that it is cut off from out of Norman Manley International, it can't happen.
All right, sir.
Happen, Empress. And no government.
All right.
You understand?
Me not trust them people. They cannot be trusted. And it's not beyond them.
Well, let me see. The reality is, Empress, it's not just this government, but it is government of the past. It is the opposition, politicians, and awards. So, me put that out there.
This particular government, under the leadership of Daryl Vaz as Minister of the Environment, now he's Minister without portfolio, they have consistently stolen our out of doors from us. They have stolen our outside.
Nikki, these things have been going on from I was a boy and I grew up with the People's National Party in power. You understand?
I have no doubt it has been going on, but it has been accelerated.
I can speak about Lico Dungeon, I can speak about a myriad of other places. So I do not know that it is this government. It is a political thing in Jamaica. You understand what I say?
These three, all right, me just talk about Port Royal, Discovery Bay, and Cockpit Country.
Yeah.
Those three outdoor spaces being currently stolen by the current government.
Yeah, but Nikki, hold up, Nikki. Because I got two spokes and a span and another spokes. Do not forget, Nikki, for any moment, that the contract that Noranda currently have, that was signed on the 1st of April 2004, was signed by the People's National Party. So don't ascribe blame to no one political side and excuse the other one. Both of them is 6-1, half dozen the neck. Black dog and monkey. When I saw up one eye, next thing I get.
I don't advocate change of governance. It don't matter to me whether PNP win or GLP win again.
No.
I don't advocate change of government. I'm not lobbying for the PNP right now. I know that all of them have stolen. I know they have plundered our national coffers, but as it stands now, the ruling government of the day is the GLP, and they are the one orchestrating the heist at the moment.
Yeah,
the heist where they steal our outside.
All I want to add to that, Nikki, is saying that this has been a perennial thing. This has been a thing that has been going on for eons, for decades. And are not new.
True.
You understand? It's just that certain things are probably more available with the advent of social media. See, none of them are better than none. You understand? Most of the divestments most of the divestments that would have occurred, national assets would have been done under the People's National Party. None of them are better than none, mommy. That me I said. That is what I leave with.
All right. I'm not making a comparison in terms of the government party. I'm just saying that in 2019, going 2020, there has been accelerated effort on the part of the government to defraud the Jamaican people of its outdoor spaces. And Port Royal is the next prey that is succumbing to the predator.
I am going to say something about the Port Royal situation, Nikki. Seeing even void of all the facts, I am not overly concerned about the environmental impact that the Port Royal situation will have compared to the cockpit situation. Zane, I understand. I want you to listen to me keenly. I understand that in order to develop, there will be some dislocation and some impacts and effects and some things. However, certain things don't make no sense. And as I'm saying, as far as I see, I do not know that the Port Royal situation will be as detrimental to the environment as is being made out. That is just my honest opinion on the situation.
I agree with you insofar as the harbor has already been destroyed, and there is no benefit, there's no improvement for Port Royal unless you clean up Kingston Harbor.
Yeah, but say they must start with plastic bag ban and styrofoam ban. You ever go down a Bournemouth Gully or go out other place I used to name of them keep party, a be a styrofoam box and plastic bag out of them places. So I support, I understand what you say. However, my understanding is that the harbor, the port will not be in the harbor, it will be out in Port Royal, which is where the harbor starts, mark you. But the reality is that out there is where you have circulation taking place, and the pollution of the harbor is not as nearly as bad out there like when you go down on the waterfront, because you have very poor circulation of water in there. So Zane, and you have many gullies emptying out in the harbor there, so it is not as bad out there because you have circulation.
It is already polluted. It's already polluted. But here the thing now, how do we treat tourists? We isolate tourists from the real Jamaicans. We keep them in an all-inclusive area so they don't interact with real Jamaican people.
I disagree, Nikki. I am from Ocherius.
We do.
No. I grew up in Ocherius. I do not agree with that for one moment.
We are busing the tourists to the Indian people. We don't carry them to the the craft vendors. We don't let them interact with regular Jamaican because we want to restrict the trickle down effect of the dollar.
You see Blue Hole in St. Anne, in St. Mary, St. Anne border. I don't live far from there, so I live about 15-20 minutes walking distance.
Is the bus drivers them do that?
But you are saying they are locked away, and I'm saying they are not locked away. as in so much as to say they don't get any experience. Up a White River Valley, hundreds of tourists go
The
up there every
government
day.
looking to take over Blue Hole as well. The government looking to seize the control of the Blue Hole setup. Right? They want Chocka Cove to own up there. They don't want regular people to own up there and get the benefit.
No, that in
Right?
itself.
They want it to go in a one-man pocket.
I see. In reality,
So they have.
Go ahead.
They will, how do they treat the tourists? They're being bused to specific areas where they can limit the trickle down effect of the tourist dollar to the common man and the common individual. It's only Indians if you have a link, and it's only Chocako because them have them friend, and it's only a big man that go run the tourist product. Right? And it's not going that
I would never
behavior is not
advocate.
going to change.
I would never advocate for that, Nikki, but this is what I'm going to say. The tourism industry has to be regulated. May I say that again? What do you mean how? What do you mean how? In a Jamaica,
regulate for whose benefit? Regulate for whose benefit?
For the country's benefit. You know the people who we call brothers and sisters in this country. You know, say, if certain things are left up to certain people, a problem in the thing. I am not calling for a total lockdown and regimentation of the tourism industry, but there ought to be some form of regulatory framework that governs certain things. I now say one man for own everything. But the reality is that there should be some form of regulations and guidelines in place to keep us at bay. Because somehow in this country not easy idea, you know. You understand what I say? And we can talk and now till we
the ones
blue,
that not easy.
We
the people on contract work in the tourist sector, as in the hotel workers who getting paid minimum wage and they're on contract and have no security of tenure and all of that. And have no parity with the other sectors within the Caribbean. Our workers suffer worse than other workers anywhere else in the Caribbean, you know, because they're paid minimum wage and then they're put on contract and they're expected to pay their NHT and NIS and all of that out of the minimum $2,000 a day.
Again, I don't have the facts with that still, so I'm not sure.
Tourist workers are expected to work for 6 days a week and not 5. They often work for more than 40 hours a week. And each time a hotel is sold and bought, it is not, right now, all the hotels are owned by foreigners. Majority of hotels are owned by foreigners. And that is why they are so upset at the B&B people. Right? The bed and breakfast people now quietly taking away the tourists from them, and they vex about that. The hotel people and vex over that.
But Nikki, the reality, Empress, is that we don't have enough Airbnb in Jamaica to satisfy the tourist needs. So the reality is that the Airbnb them can survive and the hotels them can survive. I think we make a big deal over something sometimes. We don't need to make a big deal over, you know.
But I'm saying that the labor laws not being stressed, the disparity of income growing, and the focus of this government is to take from the public and give to the private. Okay. And the same thing is happening right here at what the place name? Port Royal. It is happening at Cockpit Country. It is happening at Discovery Bay.
All right. Me hear you loud and clear, Nikki, and I will not tell you that you did not make valid points, you know. Right? But what I'm saying is that at the end of the day, I cannot speak to certain things because I do not have the information readily available. There are certain things that I have an issue with the stance on Port Royal. But I mean, that's natural. We will never agree on everything. Zane, personally, I will watch and see. As a matter of fact,
never did I want you.
everything good, man. I don't see the doom and gloom that is being predicted for Port Royal. I'm certain that there will be issues, right? As with anything, there will be issues. I'm not sure how transparent the development has been thus far, but I will take
we don't know what's going on. Nobody don't know.
Zane and thing, but I am not overly concerned about the Port Royal situation from an environmental perspective as I am with the cockpit country situation, Zane and thing. But I'll watch and I'll take your suggestions and me take the warning and I'll heed the warning. Some of it is very far-fetched. Them can't lock off Port Royal from airport. They can't do that, Nikki. Take it from me. Then take it from me. You understand? Jamaican people we only go on like a fool to a point, and we're not fooling. Me say, we're not fool as per people think. See? I war that, man. That can't happen. See? I understand that some persons will be dispossessed and disenfranchised as development, and that happens all around the world, my friend. Zane, but the reality is that it should be kept as minimal as is possible. You will never have development where everybody is happy and everybody is comfortable. It will never happen. Unless you go do it out in a woodland where nobody never got before. Virgin territory. You understand? So in a built up area, as Port Royal, there will be discomfort, there will be dislocation, unfortunately, as development cannot occur without some level of sacrifice. It's just a reality. I sincerely hope, though, that those persons who are going to be dislocated, proper provisions will be put in place for them to be relocated commensurate to what they had before or even better. You understand? So I'll watch and see, and I will try to furnish myself with the information as it relates to the Port Royal situation, where I can speak from a position where I am comfortable with the information that I am sharing.
All right, sir.
Big up yourself,
I hear you.
Nikki.
I agree with you. Yeah, man. Big up yourself. I don't want to take up too much time for your program. I might have bored the people.
Nikki,
you know what I mean?
Nikki take 37 minutes and Nikki says she don't want to take up the time. Nikki, the easy. Nikki,
sorry,
big up yourself. What good?
All right.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Take it easy, though. Cool.
Wow. That was a long call. Father Kirk.
Teach them.
The most honorable bro God.
No, that one they lose.
Well, go on.
Boy, I'm there. I listen to other lady there talk. She makes some valid points.
Yeah, man, she did. She make
some valid points. Because when they come on to all the hotel work of them, that's something when me and a sister talk about the other day. Mm-hmm. She working at the hotel. Them, and that's one of the same things she tell me about the whole contract thing.
Yeah.
And them not get permanent contract to work with the hotel.
Yeah.
You understand? And she tell me about the whole when like you go to training, you will go there all 2 months go to training and you not get no pay.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, man. And that she tell me.
Yeah, man. I have heard tales of the horrors currently being preponderated. That were there on tourism sector workers and stuff. And
man, they treat them bad, man.
Aren't these workers unionized?
Well, that is the whole thing, Teach. That is the whole thing. Well, what I'm saying, the government are them should have set up something for them. You understand? Teach, when you look on it, 90% of the money that were coming to Jamaica, you know I said tourists
don't stay at Jamaica.
90% not stay in Jamaica.
I know that, brother. I know that. Kurt, but you know we talk about them things a million times over, man. We know that.
So all the tourist minister run up and down and say how much million tourists are come to Jamaica. The money not stay there. You understand?
Yeah.
Because me as a youth at Westmoreland, me come from before me left come a foreign, me usually in a hotel here. Me usually did and see what I go on. You understand? So that's something me can talk about too.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Because I was listening to all the news, I think about 2 days ago, and I hear they were talking about say
I think it was the shadow tourism minister was talking about a lot of the tax. We not get the tax because a lot of some of the big hotel them are coming as A, B, and B. So them not get the tax, so them for tax like the hotel them.
But how come a hotel providing hundreds of rooms can come in and list as an Airbnb though?
That's what he was saying, and they were calling an Edmund
Bartlett, yeah.
Yes, to come up, and for days them I try to get to him, and he not say nothing about it. I was watching the news the other day. When them I say hotel we have hundreds of rooms that come in as Airbnb, so them not pay the taxes. You understand? So
yeah.
There's a lot of things them need to sort out. And my other one, with the whole visa thing, what you really think are going with that visa thing?
You know, saying everything good for eat, good for talk, Kirk. Let me tell you a thing. I was having a conversation, a very interesting and polite conversation with one of the viewers earlier. See, in the WhatsApp group, and she was saying that she felt that it's possible America now flexing their muscle, being bullies because they're not getting what they want. And another person was suggesting that the relationship that is currently developing between Jamaica and China is concerning to the United States, and as such they are fighting back and they are using visas to revocation to send a message. That is a possibility. That is very possibly, you know. However, Garth Blackwood said that there's no union for the tourism sector. Before I go any further, Kirk, don't go. Lawful. Sorry, brother. I never remember so the contribution did come in because Nicky did have me deep in touch. Respect you, brother. I appreciate the support. Zane? So you know, bro, what may be true is that the suggestion by the Empress and the brother in the group, in the channel WhatsApp group, Zane, may be true. However, you see, I am sitting down and I am looking at these visa revocation thing, Zane, and I am thinking that there may be more to these things than meets the eyes. As a matter of fact,
I was in the group and I was talking to Raja as well.
Yeah.
And
I forgot to say in that group to know.
Yes, man. I was saying to him, there is more to this than just China.
Yeah. I think so, Kirk.
I was saying the same thing. Of course, man. There's something there where we don't know.
Yeah.
One other thing I was saying to Raja as well. Remember, this man was a US citizen.
Yes.
And that we remember
yes.
This man was a US citizen.
Well, I know, Kirk. There's a line that keeps coming back to my head. My head kind of big, so things kind of come back regular.
Yeah.
In the release given by one Darrell Vaz in November after the revocation of his visa, in the correspondence between the embassy and himself and him, there's a line that says, subsequent to the issuance of the visa, information have come to us.
Yes.
That suggests that you may be ineligible for a visa.
Yes.
I'm going to add something else to that. Persons are saying that it's a hit back at Jamaica's relationship with China. Look at the persons whose visas have been revoked. Zane? Christopherton, I'm sure, has a visa. Zane? Nigel Clark, I'm sure, of a visa. Ardley Shaw, I'm sure, of a visa. Zane Kamina Johnson Smith, I'm sure, of a visa. The Prime Minister, I'm sure, of a visa. Juliet Holness, the whole of them have visas.
The whole of them have visas.
All right.
The whole of them have visas.
No.
The whole of them have diplomatic visa.
All right. All of them have a diplomatic visa. If, and this is my opinion, Kirk, if it was solely based on the relationship with China, Zane, more persons would have lost visas already.
More persons visa would have taken.
All right.
I'm feel say closer people visa. Remember, so this man is not really him is a what? Him is a
big fish.
Minister. Yes, him is a shadow
Sir,
minister.
No, who a shadow minister? Vaz?
Him.
No,
Yes, I
man.
think
He
he's a
is
shadow minister.
currently a minister without portfolio in the office of the
Yes,
Prime
yes.
Minister on the economic growth and job
Alright.
creation. One
Listen,
long
man,
haul city, so.
the
See?
man they would not take away one of the big fish.
Portfolio minister,
Visa.
man. Minister of National Security or health or
something like that,
finance or one of them place there.
Yes, man. One of them big fish, the visa they
See?
would not take away, man.
As me I say, brother, the reality is that there have been, and you know we can't say certain things.
Well, that's not true. That's
legal
true.
reason, and plus some people no sense. There have been words on the street long before now about different politicians in the country.
Yes,
See?
boss. Yes,
the
boss.
reality is that apart from Anne-Marie, I don't know much about Anne-Marie, like none of the politicians that I know would have lost their visa. None of them are no choir boy.
No, I'm sorry. No.
You understand what I say? I not accuse them and have nothing, you know. But me I say, as far as me here, as far as what has been said, James Robertson in 2011, Darrell Vaz, Philip Palwell, Terence Bent, plus some other big police officers. I don't know that these men collect offering at church on Sunday. You understand? So this notion about the fact that America is upset because of the burgeoning relationship between Jamaica and China may have some credence and some merit. However, just sit back, look at the persons whose visas have been revoked.
I feel so if it was in China, boss, America would have gone for one of the big fish.
Long time.
Long time.
Sir, Kurt, but that's why I pay attention to the statement. Since the issuance of your visa information has come to light. Information has come to us that suggests that you are not eligible for
a US visa.
A US visa. As a matter of fact, sir, I go find it because I don't want to tell a lie upon the US embassy, sir. Don't move.
No, I remember the whole statement.
Oh, you remember
I
it?
remember the statement. Yes,
yeah, man. So
I remember it.
So brother, as me I said, me I watch it.
Yeah, man,
I remember in a Kirk, I did a video that said after Terence Bent one was revoked, that 5 politicians are on the chopping block.
Yes.
And them something. Listen, this is what the statement said, brother.
One gone.
Listen this. More to come. Listen this. Subsequent to the visa issuance, information has come to light that you may be ineligible for a visa. If you would like to travel to the United States, you must reapply. End quote. That was the words from the US Embassy. Nothing changed, sir. Jack Mandura, me not choose none. So me get it, so me tell him me not choose a side, sir.
There's something else. There's
Teacher,
something else.
Brother.
I have an idea, but I cannot say.
Brother, as me say, we sit down and we look on things and we listen to things and we read things and we analyze things.
Yeah, man.
And I not accuse nobody of none. I don't know what kind of information the US Embassy would have gathered. I remember, you know, Kirk, the US Embassy has the United States of America, of which the US Embassy is a part of, have one of the biggest intelligence network around the globe,
in the
sir.
whole world.
You understand? So if them say them get information upon you, them get some information somewhere, sir.
But one of the time they never said CIA office, they so CIA.
I think they were looking to establish an
office in
Jamaica
somewhere.
Zane, yeah. But not even, I think I did a video on that and I don't even know what the situation in relation to that.
So,
but brother,
so we don't know.
We don't know. As me I say,
we don't know.
Me know people have them opinion. Zane, remember so them sue Colin Campbell because them say him write one letter. You understand? And you realize me not even look at that, sir, because at the end of the day, I say, me not have no money for mine a politician, sir.
So you leave it alone.
So me leave, sir, leave well alone, sir. See, if the matter go to court, when court are go on, and the lawyers them a wrangle and tangle, you hear some things, and then we do a one-off you video. You know what thing, brother? You have to wise.
Yeah, man. But
Yeah.
I say, the security minister, him, you know.
Yeah.
If you make up for him, if you make up for him, when him want.
What you say? Him not know what you want?
Me hear make a statement the other day when me hear you pull up much time in that.
That statement there. Yes, I Spade did ask about him earlier, you know, so I guess yes, I Spade them probably like that part. When we say another statement there again, since you don't even remember.
So all of the bad man them out, they will have things about the politician them to come talk.
Them for come talk. Yeah. True.
So I wonder why if him did have that in his mind, why him did dip in for the education minister part the other day and so the police
something you talk. Delroy Chuck. Yeah,
yes,
Chuck.
See
politicians have very short memories in that Kirk. You don't know that, man. You understand? Indeed, even member say that he must say at the time. Him just say some things, him can say some things.
What him did do. What him did say.
And thing. Remember say security minister say him have a house down Mobile there when a burglar bar and a depot and nobody never rob it neither. You know. So Jamaica is a fairly safe place to live. Sir, and 9 people then shoot last night in one community, sir.
Boy,
Senton, them shoot about 4 to 6 people in a steer town and in surrounding area. Zin? So, brother, when the man them talk, me I wonder
it get better, man. It just
Kirk, it's when the man them talk sometime. Me I wonder if
a business.
It's a different Jamaica me live from where man them live in, brother.
Yeah, man. Because the thing about it, nobody not trouble them. And that I think about it, so them can get up and say anything what them want to say.
Big old dog, we big like cow, sir, and them things.
Yeah, man.
You understand?
Nobody not trouble them, so them can say anything them want to say.
The murder rate higher this year than last year, and my ears say the fight against crime is going better this year than last year. I don't know why, man. I'm confused most of the time. Because when the man then say something, brother, Kirk, you see more time man then that's why you see people keep on voting for them. Let me tell you a thing. You see if you're not strong more time man then talk, you believe them, sir?
No, well, me see it. Well, all the other day when me see all the labor I keep them conference and me see all people up.
People bust up at your brought them there.
Bus a crash with all them. How much of them reach the hospital? And me I look funny and me I said, God, man, really? Me I look on one of them newspaper. I think on the Star right that time, me see one somebody in a wheelchair, one in a this, one in a that. Some of them I say something me I said, God Almighty, come like them living in one different Jamaica than one.
Brother, I may tell us enough. Hold on there. ESPN make a statement, because I think this is my hint at from night. Him say Horace Strong said the place is out of control and there's nothing he can do about it. Spade, what him say that? Which part him say so? Cause me I want to see that's something there for myself, like.
So if I that team say, why am not resign as security minister?
But then again, you have a next man will come ball and say right now the only thing can save Jamaica divine intervention, brother. Yo.
If he my security minister,
security minister come on TV, sir. A ball, crying. And I say, the only thing we can save Jamaica is divine intervention. So, brother, if a security minister tell you that they need to pack up and leave here, sir, because
me just feel to say the man them no want the crime to solve. Because me and you looking at it. There's things we look for now where you see could have done to solve the crime.
Easily, brother. You know, take no man with no masters and no PhD, we figure them things out, sir.
Nobody with no. We all know how the gun them are coming in our country.
Sir, I know the secret that, sir.
We all know how the gun them are coming in the country. So you not target where the gun them are coming in the country. You understand me? I say, years and years now, we Jamaica know how the gun them are coming in the country.
Oh, Kirk.
And we can't do nothing to stop it.
But we stop check yourself, brother. Zane, cause look here. If you have a daughter, Zane, and she a sneak out her house and go a party at night or a go a man yard. Zane? And you not do nothing for stop it. What you think she will continue to do?
She'll continue to do it.
Until she breeds, sir.
Yeah, man.
You understand what I say? When you could have
Yeah,
fixed it
man.
from earlier, you know. But look here, I say that we say this. Zane? Brother, crime is the most lucrative business.
The business in our country.
Zane?
Yeah, man.
And some of the same man when you see come on TV and say youth and youth put down the guns and go find something to do. And them are the mastermind, them in the crime syndicate, brother.
Behind it. They're behind it.
So, brother, if a man bottom line will be affected and in business I go deteriorate, then him not have no interest.
He or she won't do
flow of guns, brother.
to stop it. They won't do nothing to stop it. Nothing. They will do nothing to stop it.
Why? It thinks that way.
Them know how the gun them are coming at the country, and them can do something. Spend some money and help it. Buy some coast guard boy.
Yeah.
Some of them 56 million where them man they are take for putting in them pocket, cause spending for some boat.
Mm-hmm.
Man the waters.
Some unman.
Man the port.
Some drones.
Some drones.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? It can be done.
Some attack helicopters, brother, because we need to protect the borders themselves. Some man figure shot out and see they shot them. You understand?
That means that when you look on it, our borders not protect none at all.
Poor us, sir. There are about 250 unmanned port of entries in the country, sir.
Okay.
Girl, let me tell you a thing. Let me tell you a thing. Zine, one of the biggest problems in the country are the fishing villages them, sir. I don't know secret that, brother.
No. Teach. One of them may come from, you know.
Brother.
You know all our guan, you know.
Kirk, the thing is, my youth.
One of them may born and grow and run up and down.
You know, I said to my brother recently, say every fishing village in Jamaica, there should be a police post.
Of course.
Brother, me
you
say,
to know,
every boat will come from sea for search, sir.
Of course.
Every
man.
boat I got sea for search, sir.
Of course. They're supposed to search before they come by land. They're supposed to have come through to search before they come by land. My man come in when he see them in that way. I in plan to go to prison with it.
Kirk, me say, you see, the reality is that sometimes, just because I know say I can't say certain things on this platform.
No, that is true.
Kirk,
that
you see that place so name Wharf, brother.
But the problem is, you know, when me and you send a barrel or something.
Sir, them take off the brown like paper off a barrel, sir.
Them treat we like the most like a criminal.
Me say the man them take off the paper. Like you see paper barrel them, then take off the paper off I, sir.
My man, when me come through and me go clear something, sometimes me look at me and say, what me really do it? Because they treat me like a criminal.
Brother. You see that place when you Wharf, sir? That's all me have to say to you, know. Nothing more, you know. Ah, boy.
But when Mr. Man and Mr. Who send for them...
Sir, them the container not even a check, sir. Trailer head come pick up that and gone.
The man them can do better, man. The Prime Minister, the Security Minister, the whole of them can do better. And they know what to do, but they won't do it because crime is money.
Yes, sir.
They made money.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man.
They know what they're doing.
Yeah, man.
They get
them funeral one brother them thing off a float. You understand?
Them get their kickback as protege, say.
It done them thing off a float.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Every Sunday them take the boat out, man. You know what thing, man. But brother, I take a few more calls for me going to bed. You know,
yeah, man.
Normally cut off 4 o'clock and night comes. So we'll probably take a one more call. But it's always a jar reason with the man and the brother. You understand? Because at the end of the day, the reality is that the man not there yard, but the man see what go on and the man concerned. I mean, there's a man not there yard 3-4 times a year, so what go on is important to you, brother.
Well, important, boss. I'll be there soon again, so.
I know a thing, man. No a thing, go. You understand?
We have to see what go on.
Right now, only divine intervention here, sir.
Alright, boss. Give somebody else a chance.
Yes, sir. Big up yourself.
Alright.
Yes, sir. What good, sir. Me now watch no Facebook no more, pardon. Enough jugs money there at Cherry Garden. Good night.
Good night, teach boy. Line boy, hard forget.
It's hard forget.
I tell you, I do a good work, though, brother. Keep it up, you know.
Blessings to the brother.
You know, I love the interview they were doing. Steve is one of my favorite artists.
Hold on, turn down the device where you watch it on the stream. Where you watch it on? Where you watch the stream on?
You know, some turn it weird.
I hear myself still. Yeah, but probably just a feedback, brother.
Yeah.
You see that Dwayne Stevens interview there?
Yeah.
I'm my favorite interview, brother.
Yeah, man, I love it, man. What you highlight in that tune, I never know so much work the man I do behind the scene, all that Jack Hero song there. When he said that,
you need me tell the man say, yo, brother, you run the business and they're quiet, you know?
Yeah,
you see?
That means that the man have a piece of writing skill or whatever, them thing they highlight, man.
Yo, enough for the tune them when you hear love of that man, they write them, sir.
Yeah.
And you see the thing about it is, watch ya. Let me show you a look at it. You see that interview there? Big up to all the artists who me interview. See? But you see, based on the state of the country, you know, that interview is probably the most relevant of the times.
Yeah,
see?
Yeah, man.
And that interview will not get the views as another interview because Dwayne don't have the biggest name. Because we run from substance, you know, brother, as a people, you know. Like, me sit down and I look on them video there, I watch them one time and I say, yo, people not easy, you know, people say they want positivity. You understand? And when them get positivity, they don't really want positivity. People don't know what they want.
We lost as a people, you know, especially Jamaicans, you know, we lost, brethren, and if we don't start with the younger generation now, if we change the thinking and the mindset of Jamaican, brethren, nothing now going to change.
Brother,
we lost.
And that's the third biggest problem in our country, you know. The mindset of the people, I mean, sir. Corrupt politician number one, corrupt police officers number two, and the mindset of the people, then, brother.
And you see the mindset of the people, them, one, and you see because we don't have a set of leaders who love and care for the people, them. All them cater for us, so stay in our power, so it now going to change. You know, it now going to change. Jamaica is such a nice place, Bridging, and we are going straight down the hill.
Brother, every day is speed where we are going down the hill increase, brother. You understand what I say? Every day the speed where we are descend. Half of the hill, brother, increase. No stop at all, man.
And we come together as a people and decide, say, well, listen, because we not forgot to go bond down now, we are not, you know, decide, say, yo, we now work until them people are come out of power. We need them to leave the country. We want them pack up to and leave.
But brother, you problem with that, you know. You problem with that, you know. People are going to say, yeah, do that because you're PNP because of labor right in the government.
Right.
You understand what I say? And if PNP in the government and you do that, you're going to say, yeah, do it because you're labor right because PNP in the government. Nobody now come together and unite, brother. Everybody going to try the political card and the political line.
PNP and JLP need to come out of Jamaica. The whole thing, them people, we not all of them need for us vanish, leave. It's like what them they run or steal from thing there. All of them just need to leave. Yeah. You know what I mean? We come with a new set of everybody. And know so if somebody now work, you step down. And because I don't know if you notice the US offer to help Jamaica in the fight against crime, you know. And Jamaica don't want to take it, you know.
No, because I suppose they come with conditions still, you know, brother. We don't probably know the conditions, them, you know. So that is the next thing, to, you know.
You know what me feel why them don't want for some US send certain people don't have to come help? Because maybe we go bust out. Maybe we go bust out, you know? When we hell and pour house. Because
secrets here, secrets everywhere.
Yeah, man. Because certain things can't stop in Jamaica, you know. Every police station should have a nice drum where can go. You know what I mean? A certain miles out of one.
Nicole called Port Royal Police Station, but Port Royal the other day. You know, so me hear a Port Royal Police Station like a night time. Me hope not go so still, but me hear a Port Royal Police Station lock certain time of night time. What you mean?
Mm.
You might laugh. Yo.
Well,
Jamaica,
like,
brother.
I mean, that's the port of entry with Jamaica, like, too much people. I mean, I don't know. The place is like a free for all.
A free for all, brother. Look here. Brother, you see the reality? It's not that we don't know what the issues are, you know. Look here. The first step towards solving any problem is accepting that you have a problem.
Problem, right?
Brother, them know we have a problem. You know why them know we have a problem? Because they would have been instrumental in the creation of the problem, sir.
Right.
Alright. Them know we have a
And
problem.
if you notice, like, look how much youth them catch with gun lately, and you never hear them say, them question a youth, and them know, me get it from such and such, you know. Me notice that you not hear that.
Yeah. Look how much gun them find and nobody not arrested. In some country, sir, you buck up on some gun. Man did they bleach for days, sir. I wait for somebody to come there.
How much for an AK-47 at Jamaica? Everybody is going
$100,000, sir.
And plus, the next thing a bullet for putting night.
Mm-hmm. No poor man,
you know?
Sir, no poor man no involved in a crime, you know. The poor man, them are the foot soldier, them in a youth.
Yeah, man.
You have to have somebody who have bankroll the acquisition of guns and ammunition, you know. You understand? No poor
This
man
thing
can buy AK-47, brother.
Yeah. And not until maybe it reach at them doorstep, them yeah. Say, boy, it's serious.
I'm sure you look at thing, Carla, before you go. Because, you know one thing, watch it. I have been doing a series of videos recently where I have been detailing the lives, you know, on a local level of some quote-unquote era leader, dance. Zin? You know what is the one common factor, denominator with all dance? Them politicians are friends, sir.
That's him on the tight rap with the politicians.
Zin?
The tight rap with them.
No dance, no done. When me hear about or know about, don't govern a community by just buying sweetie and bag juice give the youths them.
Right.
Fear. Zin? Violence. We say dance would have died and very high profile ministers of government. We have had situation where opposition leaders have gone to the funeral ceremony of these dance. What did I tell you, sir, brother? I'm always say this, and this is the last point before me make you go in a caller. Watch me. In my opinion, the most powerful man in any constituency, sir, are the member of parliament, brother. Don't get it twisted.
Yep.
Sir, if anything when the member of parliament want to happen in a constituency, can happen. So how come you are the most powerful man of the constituency and you have a next man with them say the most powerful man? It means that there must be some understanding, verbally or otherwise, between the politician and the era leader, the dance, so to speak.
You ever take a look upon like when Dodos did about an out town run, right? But if you ever go in them era there and see the order where the man have in the place.
Brother.
No matter how they give him the Prime Minister.
Easier said than done. But the reality is, no, brother. Dodos would have had control over Tivoli and West Kingston to a level.
Right.
There was some form of violence involved in that. Don't get it twisted,
yeah,
bro.
Definitely.
See?
Definitely.
You understand? But at the end of the day, brother, we have our own problem in the country.
I tell him, man, it's rough, man, because I plan to come to Jamaica there soon, you know what I mean? Come spend a good time. Come I love down there, but...
Come spend a good time, man. Just know the do's and the don'ts, man.
You know what I mean? You can't free like one time, man. No, you know, that's so many times I tell you truth. You know, when I left Jamaica so long, when you usually down there and take bus, you know, you feel hard and them things. But when you come and find you miss them things there, you want to jump up all the bus, you know what I mean?
Brother,
you look at thing there. You know, boy, walk the street, but...
You have to be careful there, brother. The reality that. You understand? Yeah. And that means that yeah, brother. Big up yourself and I appreciate the link, you know. Manners and respect every time, you know. You understand?
All right.
Blessings, family. Yeah. Zane. Peace, me I appreciate that. Probably gonna be the last. Whoa. Night caller.
Yes, teach them. What go on, General?
But they are going to hold it in a family, all things.
They are in a Bahamas are going to work, you know, to feed the family, you
Not
know?
wrong, brother. The papers have to stack up, you know, man. The cheese have to make, you know.
Yeah, man. Me kind of concerned about the crime, brother. What me I think, brother? Question. Why them have to tell a criminal when the Zozo them are coming to a place? Why them have to announce that to the criminal them? Why?
But Carla, between me and you know, whether they announce yes or no, the man, them know, you know, because you have some dirty police boys, you know, sir.
Well, that's true.
You understand?
What me I think, yeah, man, me know, man. Me grew up around that, brother. But you what me I say? If they really want to stop me crime, as the other caller say, protect the borders, them, right?
Yeah.
Them need to get a squad. They have a JDF, right? The police force get around 200 of them. And them go from community to community, brother. And they not tell nobody, They just, you just get up in the morning, brother, and find a whole place and a lockdown. And they move. Then tomorrow again, they go on next place. Next day again, then go on next place. You understand what I say?
May I say a thing to you before you go any further, brother? But here we go on with that, you know. You say we same Jamaicans, we are boss of crime and kill we. I got boss of police and soldier harass we and antagonize we. You understand? Yo, boy, I don't do it.
I only way me can see them can drive some fear in a gunman them, cause man them be a face now, brother.
You man not fear nobody, brother. You man not fear nothing. Let me show you a thing, brother. When I think what peeve me the most, what get me cross when I think about it. There is a curfew in Waterford presently. There was a curfew in Mountain View recently, and curfews after curfews after curfews in a Mountain View. Normally, why a curfew is imposed in the first place? Because there's violence there, don't?
Yeah.
And generally, the tool of the trade in the violence is the gun, don't? So it means that some persons were shot and killed, and police and soldier go there. Police and soldier go there, go cordon off one local area, say them have a curfew. Zin? Remember, you know, the reason why they got there in the first place is because guns did they fire, you know. How many of the guns where did they fire them leave with?
None.
So when you leave that area there after 2-3 days, and you leave the guns them down there, what happened to them guns there again?
Rise again.
No, rise the gun, them are going to rise, brother, man. And we keep on doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over. Yo, we don't know, brother.
Then, but it's like they don't want to stop the crime. They like
but brother, yeah, listen, Kirk, earlier, the man them don't want to stop it because some of the man them have benefit from the Ting family.
But me realize them shoot when a Babsy Grange. Cousin down yeah, so you know something gonna happen about that, don't?
Wait, so something I got about it.
You know that already, you know our bad, you know that already.
Boy.
You understand?
Yeah.
And next thing again, me go brown span again is the hotel industry, brother.
Yes, brother.
Cause I'm working it for years, my boy. You see me? I'm still in it. You see it?
Yeah.
Bro, them need to free up the Jamaican brother, the Jamaican them who work so hard. The Jamaican alone working hard, this brother. In the hotel industry, my boy. I tell you, when I go out and I sit to other small island when I go work in the hotel industry, brother, I see a Jamaican them keep it up in a Jamaica, and then, bro, them pay with less. Than when them pay the people them outside a Caribbean country, them pay with Jamaican way less, bro.
Yeah, that Nicole did say earlier still.
And me keep on wonder why they treat we as a Jamaican like that. And they make millions. And then, bro,
billions, man.
And bro, if you go out and some hotel and you collect a tip, brother, they fire you for.
Yeah, so me say some hotel not allow workers to take tip, brother.
Come on, that's slavery, brother.
That's slavery.
And the government them and the government them sit down, brother, and alright, look. They not even pay you in the US. When my guy had a day, I asked one hotel guy, some thing and the man tell me, I said, out of 12,000 and go home with a fee week. I said, bro, when you go supermarket, how you spend that? How you
make that stretch and serve and last?
You understand?
I'm a hustle, man. And that, you see, and that's a part of the problem too. You see that hustle mentality there, but here we go on. based on how them deal with people more time and based on how them pay with. Some man have to hustle, you know, brother. All on the call, I think I'm seeing where they're saying a shootout is currently ongoing in the along Meadowbrook Avenue in St. Andrew. Meadowbrook Redhills area there, so hopefully nobody is would have and some things are going along Red Hills Road for a while now. Things are just going along Red Hills Road there, so I don't know. I hope everybody are go alright. Me can't bother with them. A lot of police station lock at night. But then you know me tell man, police station for open 24 hours a day. Yes, Carla.
You understand me? I say, brother, they need to make the people them get some pay. Jamaican people so them can go pay them bills and work in the hotel industry, brother.
Yeah. Brother.
Me see a couple of years ago, Ritz-Carlton came in. I don't know if you know about Ritz-Carlton.
No, Ritz-Carlton, man. No, I'm Mobile there.
Mobile, right? Them come in, brother, and the people them did a pay. Some, me a bridging the day when them a go my fortnight, them a get 100,000 a fortnight, brother. Me a man who work in a kitchen. 100,000 a fortnight. Me have a server bridging the day, brother. Me go with 100,000 a fortnight. When he make tip, my brother. And the government them slooping by the hotel, my boy, and say they can't pay people so much money. You know, hear me? Snooping by them and say they can't pay the people so much money. Cause I don't tell them a complaint, say I'm losing workers to them.
So are them up for them thing?
No, they don't want up it because they want to keep people under mental slavery day by day, so them can't they only make enough. They come back tomorrow and the next week. And then cut it down. And my boy call me and say, boy, I've got, you know, then cut it down, you know, brother. And I say, really, man? Say, yeah, man, then lick, then chop it down. Like that, man, you understand?
Yeah. Well, we have got to look at, we have to probably have one call-in stream specifically for the tourism sector.
Yeah, man, and they will treat people better, brother. Big man thing, bro. Better man, nice place, man. Better man. Come on.
As a matter of fact, I'm going to look at interview with the Minister of Tourism, you know. Ask him some of them questions. You know,
bring him in
interview
class,
people,
man.
not afraid to ask no question, you know.
Bring him in a class, brother. No see a word, man. Just go and bless everything and go and keep the platform up and rolling, brother.
Yeah, brother. Big up yourself in a Father God.
Yeah, man. No see a word.
What good here, sir?
Up.
Yeah, man. We're there. Alright, peeps. We are cut off a calling thing this of night. Zane. And thing. For the people them from Meadowbrook Avenue, that avenue I know very well. I would have worked along Meadowbrook Avenue for some years, Zane, and them something there. So I hope, boy, I don't know I'm to the man them here, man. I don't know I'm to the man them. I don't know I'm to the man them. You see? But peace, big up on yourself. May I get some rest. You know what thing go. In a holiday, we stream later than this when we're there and look at Christmas break and them something there. Zane. Oh, big up on yourself. Enough people still there and after almost 11:30. You see me? I say, Miss Winsome, I hope everything good on the side there. You understand? I hope nobody would have been injured. I could have sitting between 100 lane man them and some other man probably come on. I don't know. You understand? Whitehall man them. I don't know. I don't know, yeah, sir. You understand? Price right, Chantry Street man them. Same thing what they are talking about, the same crap the man them a do. You understand? I got AC one curfew there tomorrow. It will last 3 days, then them left. No gun, no left with them. You understand? So the man them just rise up by the gun them when them gone. Crap. Over. Peeps, big up on yourself. Zane. I trust that you will enjoy the rest of your week. You know, Friday, a detailed stream. We'll delve into some things and analyze some things. You understand? And break down some things and beat some people. You know what thing go. You understand? You know, so them time you have to suggest anything. But you know, we'll put in a few words from time to time. Nikki, big up yourself. You know, Tati, big up yourself. Kurt, big up yourself. God, big up yourself. All of the people that I call in since manners and respect to the ones them, you know. I know a lot of people are try to call in and not get you. I know some people are calling now and you know I think I don't take call for the night. May I get some rest. You see, I know me have work a morning and them things. Peeps, look out for the podcast coming soon to a screen near you, to a podcast host near you. You know what I mean? Positive JA positive. Some positive things. You see we come on tonight and I be a negative things we talk about. You understand what I say? I'll be a negative thing we are talking about, so we want to talk about some positive things one of them times. So we have create a separate platform for that. You know what I mean? So look out for that, peeps. Friday, 8:30, make it a date and don't be late. You know what I mean? I know James Bannon like chat about I say, yo, teacher, every class will come late, and what kind of example? Brother, sometime I want there early, but you know, work out. You know one thing go. Big up on yourself. You understand? All the persons who were here tonight really and truly appreciate it. For the people who never get to voice some opinion, my apologies. Because I need to stream 24 hours one day. I don't know. See if I can facilitate everybody. For the persons who continue to make the channel grow, you don't watch all of the video them from start to finish. Watch the whole of the interview them from start to finish. Comment on the video them, like the video them, share the video them. Remember, the most important thing on YouTube is watch time. The longer you watch the video, the better it is for me. So if you rate my channel and like my work, watching the video in its entirety is the best thing you can do for me. Then after you watch it, you share it with your friends and your family. Then you tell everybody what you know about the channel. That's how the thing go. You know what I mean, peeps? Big up on yourself. Zane, we appreciate everyone. For the people that are there day in, day out, we appreciate, you know. For the people that we only get to pass through once per a long time, big up on yourself. We appreciate, you know. For the people them will come and go, big up on yourself. For the people that use to subscribe but not subscribe them more, big up on yourself. You understand what I say? For the people that will never unsubscribe, big up on yourself. You understand? For the people that will there watch and not subscribe yet, big up on yourself. For not subscribe. You understand? For the people that we have planned to unsubscribe, I don't know why, but if at that, I saw you go. If not, and you change your mind, big up yourself. You understand what I say? Peace, manners and respect. I appreciate the ones them. For the people that who contributed to the stream financially tonight, respect, Damien White, blessings, lawful, big up yourself. You understand? For the persons who were in the comments engaging, that's important. Big up on yourself. You know one thing, I appreciate the ones them. I know some people say some things I'm going to get for adjust it or highlight it because I'm going to see it. My apologies. You know one thing, and them things. Peeps, manners and respect, you know. Appreciated. Zane, for the people them interviews with artists, up. KS876, big up yourself and the family. You know what I mean? Much more interviews on the way, you know, brother. You understand? And thing. It just take time, you know, with the works and the channel and the family and them something there. And we have to try to balance anything still. But there will come a time when we will have more time for do them things still. You understand what I say? So until then, we just go and try to balance the thing. Try to achieve some growth in the channel said way. Try to improve ourselves. Try to improve the look and sound and feel of the channel. You understand? Try to be a little bit more available to the viewers and subscribers. I know some people want to talk more time. As I say, I would have had some amazing stories in the life of the channel with people reach out and want smart if you talk to and we did it, and it's a joy if you know so we can be that listening ear there to somebody. It's a joy if you know so we can be a source of encouragement and motivation for some people. You understand? Because you motivate me and me motivate you, you know. Nothing wrong with that something, you know. You understand what I mean? I say, each one teach one. You know what I mean? I saw things set up. So peace, big up on yourself, you know. But that's one them know, so I appreciate them. Yeah, I'm probably not say it often, but I saw things set up. New wave, big up yourself. Creation, big up yourself. Zane, I can come here and chat day in, day out. I do a million video. If you don't appreciate it, it don't make no sense. So for the ones that appreciate the thing, you understand? You know the thing not always perfect. You understand? And thing, but you stick around still, and even though you might not agree with everything when we say, you're still there and you share your opinion and you say, teacher, no, I don't agree. I respect that. I appreciate that. You understand what I mean? I say, when I have to agree for everything, you understand? But we can do it in a civil and intelligent manner. You know what thing, you know? You know what I mean? Peace, big up on yourself, you know what I mean? I say, Amazon Media TV, Cams, Garth, Blackwood, Ruth Daly, Nicole Maddox, Kanaika, Miss Joan Gray, Carry On HTV. Carry On, I said the message earlier. I'll check it in a few. Probably not get for reply till tomorrow. You know what I think? Christopher Lee, Shamar Lou, Sizzla Fan, Bonita. Sizzla Fan, you have a link for Kalanje? I need an interview. Yeah, so let me say, New Wave Entertainment, Kerry J, Danny Blackhorse, Patrick Beckford, Ingrid Theater, Vanny Llewellyn, manners and respect, you know, Michael Lawrence. Who else in the building? Miss Winsome H. Big up yourself, you know. You know, I see Miss Bernadette George, I look wild before I try to link her up and see if everything good with her, you know. You know what I mean? Cams, hope you're alright, you know, Empress. Big up yourself, you know. I appreciate the support, you know. Anne-Marie Blake Grove, good night. Zane, Darian Watkins, blessings, my friend. Yeah, so let me say all of the people, them, Zane, when I comment, big up on yourself, said we only can call out the names when we sit in the comments, you know what I mean? Yes, sir. DeAndre Small, brother, big up yourself in the youth. Yes, Ian. Yeah, man. and them something. They soon get one link with the king. Let's say I heard in a family. You understand me? I say, yeah man, Mike Lewis, big up yourself in a family. You see, Peeps, what good. Conrad Gordon, I would love for you to do a documentary on Bounty Killer. I have done enough. Just search a Bounty Killer Jamaican biography. Teach them. Bounty Killer. Something other line. That was the first biography video that I did. That is how the link with Killer came about as well. See, I probably need to do an updated thing. But the Killer interview will come one of them time, you know. It's just a matter of time. You know what I mean? Anika Graham. See, but I would have done a video early out in the life of the channel, so the audio might not sound the best. The reading might not be the best. But they try. The graphics might not be the best. But there's his stories there, so probably I need to refresh that video one of them time there. You understand? Cleve Thompson. Blessings, you know. Father Ken Prosper. Miss Pearly Simpson. Cookie Mama. Nathan Russell. Cookie, big up yourself, you know. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Hunting. Yeah, you see me? Yeah, man. I have a whole playlist of Bounty Killer videos. Some videos where me cuss him. Some videos where we heal him, big him up. You understand? Because you know the thing, you know. We just talk the thing as it is. You understand? And Killer has never had an issue with that. You understand? Killer know say, I just saw a thing go. If him do something we teach him for beat him, he might get beaten. If him do something we teach him for big him up, he might get big up. You know what thing go? Mutual respect and love. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Stay in the blocks. Blessings. You understand? The name there. See? Yes, I'm man. You understand what I say? Big up yourself in a fam. Miss Ruth Daly. See? Miss Ruth Daly is the lady who, if me not set up the stream from early, she emailed me and said, teacher, now stream this evening. Is what happened to you, sir? You understand what I say? Yeah, man. And thing. So, Peeps, big up on yourself. What good. Step with Ja. Friday, 8:30. Make it a date and don't be late. Don't look for it. Get book for it. What good. Step with Ja. I'm out.
Teach them. Hey, yo, hello. Send the message and make it reach them. It's teach them. Right here. Warlord representing.
Thank you for watching. Please leave a comment below. Remember to like and share the video. Don't forget to subscribe for more awesome content. Follow me on social. Oh, let me come back look a bit because we forgot to talk about the Ninja Man situation. Ninja Man is currently in the hospital. He would have been admitted in the hospital and was to undergo emergency surgery. I am not sure of the specific ailments, but we know that Ninja Man would have been afflicted with heart condition prior to now, and them something there, Zane and thing. Yeah, man, me there again, man. Me there, yeah, mama. Pop, God favored me. Big up yourself. So the Gargan is in hospital. I will try to get some more information on his situation for extra class on Friday. So I hope that the DJ will be okay. And if the surgery actually goes on, it will be successful and his recovery will be speedy and full. You know, despite the situation, Ninja Man is an absolute icon. He's a legend. And you don't know, so we still have to pay respect to the Gargan. You know what I think? See? Yes, peeps. So big up on yourself. But me now come back tonight and Friday. Nobody feel like me I go and come back again. Because you know what I think? As a matter of fact, I try to job something like come there already. See? I say I can find something here. So open the computer and start behave gay like. You understand? Probably need to update my computer one of them time. See, Kerry, go on your bed and leave me alone. You must think of me a two people work at night, you know, security guard and go. I mean, it's none of them. You understand me? I say, right, you look at it. You're not easy, man. See, woman shot that in Mountain View. We talk about that Friday night in a broad daylight. You understand me? I say? And them things. I'm going to say I can find. It's something, yeah. Christmas in jail. Teacher now on 6 sex charges involving students. We talked about that story earlier. He was charged with 3 cases then. 6 him have now. I don't know. We talked about that Friday night. What we see Ninja Man. So Ninja Man hospitalized and to undergo surgery. Incarcerated dancehall veteran Ninja Man has been hospitalized with an undisclosed illness at a medical facility in St. Andrew. He was admitted to a medical facility yesterday, which would have been Monday, Tuesday, and they are planning to do the surgery today. So I don't know if it would have happened. He has been complaining of feeling pain for a while now. And with the cold weather, he is in excruciating pain. So it had to be done, a source said. Ninja Man, whose birth name is Desmond Ballantyne, was sentenced to life imprisonment in December last year in the Home Circuit Court in Kingston. So he's serving the sentence for the 2009 murder of Recorder Johnson, aka Ricky Trooper. Then he will be eligible for parole after serving 25 years. And them things. So that's the situation. We know the historical part of the thing. So he has been complaining about feeling pain for a long time. And they are saying that based on the change in the weather, like moving into the winter season, the pain is getting worse. So they had to fast track the surgery. I do not know if it was done today, and if it was done, what was the outcome. So I will try to get some more information. Chevron Classic, blessings and brother. Chevron Classic, blessings. Seeing as soon as is possible. So it's Tracy and Samuels, good night. Zane, I sincerely hope that the icon, the legend, Zane, the enigma that is Ninja Man will pull through this one, and he will be able to recover and recuperate in very short order. So we see it go. You understand? At that them saying a Sizzler fan, then I read what I see in front of I, you know. You understand? No Joke Reality said, strength to Ninja Man, hope it's not food poisoning. Boy, I hope the DJ will be alright here, sir. Zane and thing. Yeah, man, would love the update. So, me I go find out Amazon and see what did they. You understand me? I say, probably make a one link, something about the place and them, something. So, Gargan, go and hold it. We are the real Ninja Man and I'm a dancehall fan. Peace and you understand me? I say, you know what thing go. See? Peeps, big up on yourself. Me tell you everything I'm telling you already, so I'm gone. You understand? Friday, them time there. See? Here comes, me did a go and then me come back come talk about the Gargan. You understand? Because in the hospital like and them something there. Kerry, look into my eyes. Tell me what you see. Can you feel my pain? You know, sister, me sleepy. Yo. More time I couldn't do the artist thing, but me not device. You understand? Peeps, good night here. I'm gone. Because Julian, wanna go on big brother? My youth, you know how much time I stream and I come back and you just come and stream, sir. You know, it's school done. You understand what I say? Homework, review, don't teach. You see me? Yeah. Why me I call Sizzler fan Bonito? Now Benito. I say I teach and you can't read you. Sizzler fan say me have a dub for advice. I didn't even know about that one, then I didn't impress. Cause you know what thing go. The advice you know, we see. Peeps, big up on yourself here, I'm gone. Cause you know want me to and talk you all night. I'm not into it. I not got it. You understand? Teaching your talent, bro. Well, I say stick to the day job. Yeah, true. As I'm going to start the artist thing and I forgot to draw for you Fantan more job. Mama hungry, Papa hungry, brother hungry, daddy hungry. Do something for the poor. Teach can't take no more. Peeps, 1 million miles away, I'm gone. Walk good. Step with Jah. I'm out. I would have out sitting there. So I can't find it. Oh, yes, I did. I gone. See, that advice had not go work out. I gone, yes, sir.
Teach them. Hey, yo, hello. Send the message and make it reach them. It's teach them. Right here. Warlord representing.
Thank you for watching. Please leave a comment below. Remember to like and share the video. Don't forget to subscribe for more content. Follow me on social media. Check out the state videos on screen. This is Teach saying until next time, walk good, my friends.